Hey, today we're going to talk about why students fail at the university. So my name is Shad, and I'm a professor of computer science at Grand Canyon University in Phoenix, Arizona. And so observing students in my classroom have given me some insights into why some are successful and why some fail. As a matter of fact, in technical degrees such as engineering or computer science or things like that, about 50% of the students fail to graduate. That means they started as a freshman and they dropped out, or they changed their mind, or they failed, or some reason they didn't finish with a degree that they started with. So how can you avoid those pitfalls that cause about half of the people to drop out? So one thing that I've noticed about students that fail is that they come into the university or into the classroom thinking that the university has a job, and that is to teach me. The reverse is actually true. You are now going to take responsibility for your own learning. And so whether it's a mediocre teacher or the textbook's not so great, don't put the blame there. Take responsibility for how you want to take your career in the next direction. So the university is not there as the high school was. High school is there to help you with counselors and to take retake classes. At the university, you've got a different kind of an attitude. It's up to you. And so some students that fail have a way to say, well, the teacher, it's his job or her job to teach me. And if they don't do it, then, well, I guess I'm going to fail. So don't take it that attitude. Take it upon yourself that the university is there to give you the degree, but you're going to have to grab it and learn it yourself. Another reason, perhaps even greater reason, is procrastination. So at the university, there are really tight deadlines that are put on you. Like every week, you've got a major assignment. It's going to take all of your time. And so if you're a procrastinator or you're really busy with other things in life, then you're probably not going to succeed. So I would recommend that if you can do it, take a loan and finish the degree first instead of trying to juggle a job and get your bills paid and get your university degree. You're going to make a lot more money after you graduate anyway, and so it's easier to pay off your student loans at $40 an hour or $60 an hour or whatever they're going to pay you with this good degree than with a $15 an hour job that you can make at the coffee shop or the hamburger place. And so what I'm trying to say is put your full attention into finishing the projects that you're given and don't procrastinate with other kinds of distractions. Another common reason that students fail is that they really don't have the vision of why they're there. So this is really your first major step in your career. So if your career plan is foggy, then the classes that you're taking are going to seem kind of heavy and irrelevant and annoying. So make sure that whatever you choose, it's something that you're really passionate about. Because I've seen students that say, I'm going to try this, and if it's okay, maybe I'll succeed. Well, they often don't. So make sure that you're picking something that you really care about. And if you really don't know what you're supposed to do, then your odds of failing are pretty high. Another strong indicator that you're likely going to fail at school at the university level is a lack of curiosity. Now, what do I mean by that? That if you're not passionate about the subject that you're studying, it's going to be hard. So for instance, if you have to learn all the parts of the anatomy or cells or the cycles of some kind of a process in science, and you're really just doing it for the test, then it's really going to just evaporate from your mind the next day. Or in my case, as I teach computer science, if you're not fascinated by algorithms, if you don't find computers just compelling, then of course it's going to be hard. Who wants to sit at a computer for 8 hours a day doing something that is really just kind of annoying? So lack of curiosity in the subject is often a reason why students fail. So make sure that you pick something that you really care about and that you're constantly wanting to know more of. And it's going to go very well for you. Another factor that leads to many students' failure is isolation. So it's a really stressful time to be at the university. As a matter of fact, suicide is a leading cause of death among freshmen at the university level. It's tough, it's stressful, you're away from your family, and if you don't have a support system, you're really going to feel lonely. Don't go running off to the university in a faraway town if you really don't need to. Stay where the friends are, stick with your family, but if you do find yourself far away, Make connections, find study groups, find clubs. Make sure that there's somebody to talk to, because isolation is a sure way that you're going to leave school. So I know all of this sounds pretty negative, but really, universities can give you a great experience. I would say that most of the students at Grand Canyon, where I teach, are really excited about being there. The university life and the campus is exciting. The subject areas, of course, are the things that you chose. And so just by listening to a negative list, I don't want to put you off and to say, well, I'm afraid to go because it might not go well. No, just be aware that there are danger signs that you should find solutions to before you go running off to school. So if you find this information interesting, then make sure you subscribe, because if you're not, well, why not subscribe? So we'll watch another video next week on some of the ways to make you a better programmer, some tutorials, and advice on making you a better student or a better employee. Thanks for watching.